And welcome to Memorial Stadium. I'm Rick Dupree along with Edwin Bailey, and we are here to bring you game number one of our doubleheader coverage, quarterfinals of the state 3A football playoffs right here at Memorial Stadium. And here in just a couple of minutes, we will have the kickoff, and it will feature number 2, Eastside Catholic. Yeah, the Crusaders playing host, if you will, to number 10, Mount Spokane. The Crusaders come into this game 8-1. Their only loss coming out of state in the state of Colorado, opening the season up. But they have been unblemished. Their record, I should say, unblemished here in the state of Washington, and they are ranked number 2. And Mount Tahoma sporting a record of 8-2, and their only 2 losses coming to 4A squads. And one other interesting note: the Metro League has fared awfully well in the playoffs, 8-4. So far. Unfortunately, Rainier Beach knocked out last night, taking on number 1 Bellevue, and a close game through the first half. Bellevue went into the locker room leading 21-14, but then exploded in the second half, and they beat Rainier Beach by a score of 56-22. And so Rainier, or rather I should say Bellevue, will take on the winner of the Marysville-Pilchuck-Yelm game. That's number 4 and number 5. Yelm being number 4, Marysville, Pilchuck being number 5. And Daniel B. will give you updates on that game all throughout this game. It will start at the same time as the kickoff here in just a moment. We're about 3 minutes away from kickoff. And then game number 2 features number 3, O'Day, the Fighting Irish, taking on number 6, Kennewick. And from everything we've been told, the winners of today's games here at Memorial will then face off again next week right here at Memorial Stadium. And they will take on the winner of Bellevue, and whoever Bellevue will face between Marysville, Pilchuck, and Yelm. So that coming up. Eastside Catholic in their black jerseys, white helmets and white pants. They will receive the first half kick. We're about 2 minutes and 30 seconds away, and I want to welcome 11-year NFL veteran all the way from Savannah, Georgia, by way of
Orangeburg, South Carolina.
Orangeburg, South Carolina, home of the South Carolina State Bulldogs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
and that would be Edwin Bailey. How are you, big fella?
Oh, man, I like how you announced me. I feel good now.
Well, you know, that's my job, man. Got to pump you up, brother.
Hey.
It is good to have you here in town. Now, I know you have been down in Georgia, and you are working to, I'm sorry, South Carolina, not Georgia. You've been working to get a community college, junior college league going.
Yep.
And we got about a minute before kickoff. Tell our listeners real quickly, I mean, how's that going? And what are the next steps?
Well, right now we're in Hardeeville, South Carolina. It is 10 teams, and it's called the new model of JUCO sports, the SMAC Conference, the Southern Mid-Atlantic Conference, the new model of JUCO football. And it's basketball, baseball. It's got a little bit of everything that's going on. And we're just fired up about being down there and getting kids and getting them available.
Yes, sir. Well, that is a good thing. I know you're excited, and we will hear more about that. And I would imagine you're looking at some of the athletes here on the fields here in Seattle.
The one thing I do know about the Seattle athletes, they're academically inclined, and they will graduate.
Yes, sir.
So that will definitely help any program all over the world, not just down there in the southern part of the United States.
Absolutely. So that is Edwin Bailey. I am Rick Dupree. We are about 40 seconds away from the kickoff. We got the DJ in the east end of the stadium behind the underneath the scoreboard behind the end zone.
And as my mom said, making a whole lot of noise.
Whole lot of noise. Deep, deep for the Crusaders is number 7 senior senior wide receiver, I should say, Drew Sanidad. And he is the deep man standing right on the goal line. And then the short guys up at about the 15-yard line. Number 2 is Dallas Daley. And I believe that is number 20, Ish Kanhu Kamaway. I hope I'm getting it right.
That's close enough.
Kanhu Kamaway.
There you go.
We'll keep working on it. The whistle blows and the kick. It hits down, and it's going to roll back and be fielded by Sanidad at about the 5-yard line. He's out to the 20.
Weber.
He's got some room.
He's gone.
We have a hold. He's on the sideline.
Oh, he got to the 38.
And Edwin, I tell you, I was looking at the block there. The referee was there. He didn't call it, but man, the receiver there was it was a hole big time, but
had
got
him
away
in a
with
clinch.
it. Yeah, but he got away with it. So the Crusaders will start 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. They are going no huddle. Quarterback Brady McHale here. He's a 6 foot, 170-pound junior. He's got receivers to his two to his right, one to his left. And the handoff up the middle, and not a lot of running room there for Chase Hamden.
Yeah, they play a good defense.
Some big boys across the middle there for Mount Spokane. Among them, number 59, Jalen Person. Number 75, John Campbell. Campbell goes 6'1", 315.
Yeah, he blocked up the middle end.
Yep. So out of the gun, McHale here. Claps his hands now. He's got his running back. That is Hamden, comes up to his side. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Fake the handoff. Pass out. And he's got Daley. Daley getting some yards. Yeah, Daley. Let's see where they spot it.
Yeah, he got it.
A quick out to Daley, and Daley spun, and then it was brought down. And, yep, moving the chains, Edwin. That's what you want. Move the chains,
yes,
baby.
Sir.
So, again, if you are just tuning in, this is game number 1 of our doubleheader coverage. Eastside Catholic, the number 2 ranked team in the state, taking on number 10, Mount Spokane, the Wildcats. And Eastside Catholic on the first offensive drive, their first down, 10:58. So we are just in the ball game, just starting. And Keel here looking to his left.
Oh!
He's got a receiver, breaks the tackle across midfield, and that was Jaden Reyes. And we got a Mount Spokane player down. Reyes moving the chains again into the Wildcats territory. And I believe that is number 1, Aiden Prado.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but he is but he's moving his legs. So I don't think Edwin, it looks like it could be either upper body or wind knocked out him because he's moving both legs.
Yeah.
And that's a good sign.
Right shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's his right shoulder.
And the way he was moving his leg, he looked like he was in some pain. So I don't know if he dislocated, but he's up on his feet.
Man, he got up without a hand up.
Yeah, and he's jogging off. Yep. So Aiden Prado. So he goes off and throws his helmet down. He's not happy. Yeah, you're right, Edwin. He's holding that left shoulder.
Yeah.
He might be done. We'll see. He is not happy. So back on the field, Eastside Catholic 1st and 10 on the Wildcats 44-yard line. McKeeler the handoff, and that is Chase Hamden. Hamden on the left side.
That was a good run.
And Hamden gets some yardage when he shouldn't have, Edwin. We're going to give him maybe 2. Down to the 43.
Had that pretty much contained just then.
Check that down to the 42-yard line. So a 2-yard pickup, 2nd and 8 from the 42-yard line. McHale here. He's got 3 receivers to his right, the wide side of the field, 1 to his left. Lone back is Chase Hamden. And looking to his right, and the pass. And
good catch.
Yes. And the referee said it is a catch, a diving catch right there on the sideline. That was number 14, Andrew Needham, 5'8", 140-pound sophomore, and he pulled it in for a pickup of about 6. So it'll be 3rd, and we'll give him 5. 3rd and 3 to go. Ball is on the 37-yard line.
All right. This is a big play here.
Yeah, the Crusaders need to get a first down, keep this
keep
this drive going. And the pass out, quick out. Oh, and a great grab. That was Dallas Daley. And Daley makes a tackler miss, and he's still on his feet across the 30 to the 25, and he'll be knocked down.
He made the tackler pay.
Yeah, Dallas Daley. I tell you, the pass was behind him. Daley went and grabbed it, and then put a move on the first defender, put his shoulder down, and like you said, that made him pay.
Yeah, well, the one thing I've seen so far is that this team has some very good hands.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. All right, 1st and 10 for the Crusaders on the Wildcats, just inside the 25-yard line. Eastside Catholic showing why they're the number 2 ranked team in the state, sustaining this drive. And Hamden up the middle gets through the second level, Edwin. And
got about 3?
Yeah, maybe 3. Actually, I said got through the first level to the second level, but he actually got past some guys that got through and penetrated, and he should have been stopped for a loss. So a good run there by Chase Hamden to pick up a couple 2-3 yards.
I think I'd take a shot at the end zone.
Oh, yeah. So they're going to give him – I'm going to give him 3 yards on that one. So the scoreboard says 2nd and 8. Ball's at the 22-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for quarterback Brady McHale here. McHale here looking to cross the middle. Ball's tipped up and incomplete. And, I'll tell you what, man, number 34, Sean Washington, not happy with himself because he hit that and he could have had an interception.
Oh, man, he could have had a pick 6.
Yeah. I think the ball surprised. It was a quick 2-step drop, and McHale here kind of drilled it in there. And Washington able to get a hand on it. So that'll be 3rd and 8, according to the scoreboard.
This has been a pretty good opening drive here.
Yeah, and we've seen the Crusaders mixed it up, both passing and running on the ground. McHale here looking to his right. He's got a receiver in the end zone. A little bit high. Couldn't get him. He was looking for Evan Giacobbe. Giacobbe, and it will be incomplete, so that'll make it a 4th down, and it looks like they may be bringing the field goal unit on. It'll be about a 47, 48-yarder. Oh, check that, 37, 38-yarder. Actually 39, so the spotter, the holder's on the 29-yard line, so it'll be a 39-yard field goal attempt for kicker Carson Russell. He's on the left hash. The kick is up.
Got it.
And there's enough leg on it. It's
good. Good kick.
39-yard field goal.
Kick.
Yes, indeed. And the Crusaders on the scoreboard first with 8:34 left to play in the first quarter. They take a 3-0 lead. So Carson Russell showing that he's got some leg strength there. And from 39 yards out, puts the 2nd-ranked Eastside Catholic Crusaders on the board first. So good opening drive. Obviously, you want to get 7 points, but Edwin, you got some points, and that's a good thing.
Hey, a good opening drive, man. They moved the ball at will, and when they needed to score, they got the 3. You can't go wrong with that.
No, absolutely not. And that's absolutely what you want. Like you said, get some points on the board, and they did just that. So the Crusaders opening it up with a nice drive, 39-yard field goal. They lead it 3-0. This is game number 1 of our doubleheader. So make sure to keep it tuned right here to Rainier Avenue Radio. You can also see the stream. Go to the Rainier Avenue Radio Facebook page, YouTube, or Twitch, and you can check out the stream as well as hear our call of the game. Game number 2 will feature Juan Cotto and John Yasutake. They will take over for myself and Edwin Bailey. So splitting the duties today, and the big guys are here. We are representing also Daniel B. running the controls behind the scene. Yes,
the coach getting after a kid who went out there with a cast on his hand. He want to play.
Coach said, "What you doing,
hey,
son?"
look at the size of that cast, man.
Who is that, number 82? That is Adam Jacobs.
Yeah.
Jacobs, a junior kicker. And coach said, "Adam, I'm sorry, son.
Get off this field before you get everybody in here fired."
Yes, indeed. I also want to say, hey, to Lourdes Prim running one of our interns running the camera. And a kind of a high little kick and goes right out of bounds.
Yeah.
So the flag will be thrown, and the Wildcats will start out on their 35-yard line. So it looked like Eastside Catholic, maybe not necessarily onside kick, Edwin, but trying to get it up high.
Yeah,
and
make
maybe
something happen.
Yeah, maybe cause somebody to.
Rick, I think I'll make him kick it again. Back him up and make him kick it again.
That may be the case instead of taking on 35. It looks like that's what Mount Spokane is going to do. Anyway, I was saying Lourdes Prim, one of our interns on the camera, along with Vanessa Ewert Northrop. She is here as well. They'll split the duties on the camera, and we may try to get them down on the sideline and grab somebody for an interview. We'll see. And we're waiting on the call from the officials. Okay, now it looks like they're going to spot the ball on the 35.
Oh, come on, Coach.
Well, hold on. Let's see. A little confusion on, but no, it looks like indeed. So, Edwin, I'm trying to see. Typically, the ball, if it goes now, they're spotting it though on the 40. Okay, I have no idea what they're doing.
I don't know what's going on.
So they're spotting the ball on the 43. Maybe they're saying it went out of bounds at that spot. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
So Mount Spokane opening up, trips to the right, single, and rather two receivers to the left, and empty backfield, and the pass over from quarterback Kellen Flanagan, and he finds Jordan Sands, and Sands across midfield.
Look like he got the first, Rick.
It's caught just short.
Just short.
Yeah, about a 9-yard pickup for senior Jordan Sands. So Kellen Flanagan, senior quarterback, and has had a fine season. We'll talk more about him. He was a second-team All-League in the Greater Spokane League. Flanagan looking to his right. They're going to put the ball up in the air, and he finds a receiver. That's number 18.
Hey, Rick.
Ethan
right
King.
now, I can say these two teams got the best hands I've seen on a high school football team in a long time.
Yeah. No doubt. So pass was out to Ethan Keene, 6'2" junior, and he takes it across the 40 to the 39. So the Wildcats 1st and 10 on the Crusaders 39-yard line, trailing 3-0. 7:40 left to go. Handoff inside, and that is
good
number
run.
6, Tyler Alm, and Tyler takes it for about 7, maybe 8 yards. They're going to spot it right about the 32, it looks like.
Maybe 8. I'll give him 7.
All right, 7-yard pickup there for Tyler Alm, 5'11", 185-pound senior slot back. I'll tell you what, Mount Spokane so far has been an empty backfield. They have the quarterback in the gun, and the pass, right on the money to Tyler Alm. And Alm gets it, and it's going to be a first down to about the 25. So I'll tell you what, quarterback Kellen Flanagan, no huddle, and he just gets the play, and they get it off, Edwin. There ain't no concern about delay a game.
No.
They are getting it done, man.
Neither team has been in the huddle yet.
So Flanagan, 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. A little bit of movement, and I think we may have encroachment. Let's see what they call. Yep. That's what they're going to say. Movement on the defensive side of the ball.
I am a very biased person when it comes to football. I believe in the offense. But if the defense can move and get back, I don't see a harm with that.
Yeah.
But
that coming from an offensive lineman, so come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
I like nothing or love nothing about defense.
So that takes the ball down to the 19-yard line. 1st and 5 to go for the Wildcats. And now the officials blowing the whistle. There's something.
Oh, putting number 4 out of the game. He most likely it's a uniform violation of some kind.
Yep. So let's see. Number 4 is Tyson Weaver, defensive back for the Crusaders, and he's tucking his jersey, the shirt under the jersey. And so I don't know if the officials said, "Chuck, come on now,
Edwin." They need to come on.
And almost picked off. So the quick slant pattern.
Is that 16?
And there I believe with all that hair, I can't tell.
Yeah, 16.
It is. So David Lane. And so the quick pass by Flanagan, and Lean was there, and it just kind of bounced off his shoulder pad, incomplete. So to make it 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats at the Eastside Catholic 19, and kind of
he almost got back at this
what
side.
a good hit.
Great hit.
Let me tell you something, number 71.
Oh, my
Peter
goodness.
Taiupu.
I'm telling you what, looking like a young Walter Jones. He's a big young man.
Yep. So Taiupu laid a shot on Tyler Alm. They being the Wildcats. Alm is in the slot position. They kind of did a fake the handoff one way, Alm coming the other way. And Big Peter, number 71, wasn't fooled.
Yeah.
3rd down, rush coming. Flanagan on the run. He's outside. He's to the 10, the 5, and then slides down at about the 4.
Got the first.
First down, it'll be 1st and goal for the Wildcats. They'll probably spot it right around the 4-yard line. So Flanagan limping back. So he was injured on the play. trying to run it off. But I think he's going to come off, and it looks like, yep, it looks like Ethan Keene. Let's see who they run at the quarterback position. Kellen Flanagan on the slide. Looks like he was injured. So, yeah, coming in at quarterback now, Ethan Keene, 6'2", 190-pound junior. And Keene will tuck it, and kind of a broken play.
Yeah.
And didn't fool anybody.
No, I should have gave that to the back.
So Keene had a receiver in motion. I believe that was Blake Spear, number 7, and did not make the handoff. And Keene tucked it, and he had nowhere to go. So now coming in at quarterback, it looks like Jamin Smith. So Keene, it looks like Keene, just being astute, got out there. They needed somebody. I don't know if Smith wasn't ready.
Yeah.
But with the injury to Flanagan, hopefully nothing serious. Flanagan scrambled and slid.
Get back inside. Oh,
bounced off and touchdown.
Oh, he scored.
Run. Blake Spear. Oh, Blake Spear. 4-yard touchdown. So Spear was hit, bounced around, stayed on his feet, and went into the end zone. Touchdown, Mount Spokane.
He took a shot. He took a shot for the team.
Blake Spear, 5'8", 155-pound junior slot back. Takes it in about a 4-yard touchdown run. And now back for the extra point. And I'll tell you something about the kicker here in just a moment. The extra point is up, and it is good. And that is an Ethan Machowski, first-team All-State in the spring, and he's a verbal commitment to Texas A&M first-team All-League. That is Ethan Machowski, the kicker for the Mount Spokane Wildcats. So Mount Spokane, rated number 10, coming in, surprising the Eastside Catholic Crusaders, ranked number 2. And they take their first drive all the way into the end zone to take a 7-3 lead here with 4:41 left to go in the first quarter. So, Edwin, a couple of nice offensive drives here for both teams to start the game out.
And a lot of good, solid, clean, big hits. You got to like that.
Yeah. Not much laundry on the field, so not many penalties, and a well-played game so far. And so we are, about 8 minutes, almost 8 minutes into the first quarter, 4:41 left to go.
Well, we've had a bit of excitement here. It's been pretty good.
Yeah. And so again, Ethan Machowski, the kicker for Mount Spokane, first team All-League, and he is headed, it appears at least, as a verbal commitment to Texas A&M. So congratulations to that young man on his way down south.
I'll let Jacob Green know that he's coming.
And then you and Edwin talk about it and talk about the importance of it. I emailed it to you, but really use it again.
Hey, Rick, I told him I'll let Jacob Green know he's coming.
Yes, sir. That's right. Jacob there in doing development for Texas A&M, right?
There at College Station.
Yes, indeed. So the kick touchback, and so the Crusaders will take their second offensive possession on their own 20-yard line. And the handoff, and I believe that is Mason Uribe. And Uribe, not a lot of room across the 20. Let's see where they spot it. Maybe, they're going to say maybe a couple of yards, 2-3 yards.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rick, this that Mount Spokane on offense.
Yes, sir.
I like that center. He does a great, if you just watch him, he does a great job of getting his hands on the defensive line and working his feet.
Yeah, and that's what you want from them.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
He's not the biggest guy in the world, but he is technique sound.
So Brady McHale here, forgive me, in the gun. He's got 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Lone back is Mason Uribe. And now McHale here, and there's going to be a holding. McHale here has got a receiver, scrambling, looking for him, just misses, was looking for number 89, Christopher Taylor. And we got another Wildcat player down back at about the 15-yard line, holding his back, and a flag, Edwin, in the area where there is typically a hold. So that is number 59, Jalen Person, and Person up on his feet, and he is okay. We're going to throw it to Tony B.
I'm going to go ahead now and go to Vanessa and get a quick update during this break. Hopefully we'll be able to get some information on that injury too. So I'll tell you what, let's go to Vanessa.
Hello, Rainier Avenue listeners. It's good to be in front of you guys again. I am here with
Madeline, Genevieve, and Kalina.
Awesome. You guys are cheerleaders for Eastside Catholic. I have to ask you, what did you guys do to prepare for today?
To be honest, I listened to Pitbull in my bathroom.
We always practice beforehand, and all the girls do a great job. So,
yeah, made sure I went over all the cheers and had all my stuff ready.
Also, take some deep breaths and just get ready for the time. Yeah, get into it. Center yourself. Absolutely. And who comes up with the cheers? Where'd you get those from?
That's a really good question. I mean, Jenny and I are freshmen, so I don't really know, but I think it comes here, and I can say our coach comes up with them.
Yeah, we did cheers for a really long time, so we've kind of just learned them through YouTube and stuff. Absolutely, kind of a ritual thing. Awesome. And I'm wondering, so obviously you're cheerleaders. I don't expect you to be peppy and excited all the time. What do you and the team do when you're feeling kind of down and out and you need to get pumped, besides listening to Pitbull, obviously?
So I think we just kind of have like a little team talk and like, this can sound really corny, but like express our feelings to one another and just like talk about it and see what we can do to help each other.
Right before competitions, we each take 3 deep breaths as a team, and it really helps us, and we all give good luck hugs and stuff like that. So
a lot of affirmations in the circle, a lot of different, how do I say this? A lot of different techniques to like give people.
Okay, thank you guys so much. Bye. I'm in your back to you, Rick and Juan. Bye.
All right, thank you, Vanessa. Great job. And while we're away, a big third down pass from quarterback Brady McKill here to Christopher Taylor, and a first down for the Crusaders now at their own 45-yard line. 2:48 left to go here in quarter number 1. And pass on the outside. Oh, and man, timed perfectly by Jordan Sands.
Incredible.
Yeah, so McKeeler was looking for Dallas Daley, and Jordan Sands timed it perfectly, hit Daley at the same time the ball got there. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Solid defensive instinct. He timed that out. He and the ball got there at the same time.
Yeah, I thought they may have flagged him, but they didn't. It was good timing. So a great play there by defensive back Jordan Sands. Handoff, and that is Mason Uribe. Uribe gets across the line of scrimmage, and then he is met by about 3 Mount Spokane players. Among them, number 58, that's Gavin Weidman. Also number 34, Sean Washington, and maybe a 1-yard gain. So 3rd and 9 for the Crusaders. And the second-ranked Crusaders, if they thought this was going to be a cakewalk, hello, wake-up call, because the Wildcats of Mount Spokane traveling all the way.
They came to play.
Here. Yeah, they have come to play in their all-white jerseys. And flag, let's see, and it might be delay a game. Nope, there's any illegal procedure. So it looked like a little confusion there, Edwin, for Eastside Catholic trying to get the snap off and some movement. So to go back 5 yards, that'll make it 3rd and 14 now instead of 3rd and 9.
Yes, sir.
So again, if you're just joining us, the 10th ranked Mount Spokane Wildcats have a 7-0 lead, 1:55 left to go in the first quarter. 7-3. If I said 7-0, forgive me, 7-3. And Eastside Catholic now 3rd and 14. Crusaders, their second offensive drive. The first drove all the way down, got a 39-yard field goal to get on the board first, but then Mount Spokane came back and took it all the way in for the touchdown. McKell here looking to
Good
his
protection.
left. Got a receiver.
Got a pass. Oh, what a catch.
Great catch by Dallas Daley. Way down to about the 25-yard line. Oh, man, what a throw, what a catch. The Crusaders on the move at the 26-yard line.
I said it earlier. Might be the best high school football team with hands on both teams I've ever seen.
And, they are not proving you wrong at this point.
No, sir, they have not.
Man, let me tell you, Dallas Daley was kind of running just a go pattern and then kind of came back in, saw the ball, and, man, he came and got it.
High pointed it.
So great catch there by Dallas Daley. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders on the Wildcats 26-yard line. Handoff up the middle.
Touchdown.
And
Hamden.
Hamden.
Oh, my goodness.
Hamden cut it back in a big gain, about 8 yards. But, man, he was a step away.
Yes, sir. That young man got a good feel for picking holes.
Actually, check that. That is a first down, forgive me, all the way down to about the 15-yard line. So Chase Hamden. And now 1st and 10. McKell here's got one receiver to his left. That is Evan Giacob. 2 receivers to his right, then 2 backs in the backfield, Hamden and Uribe. And the handoff to Hamden, straight up the middle. Hamden stutter steps, and I tell you what, Edwin, when you go up the middle, you got to hit it, baby. You can't.
You can't hesitate.
Yeah, man, you got to go. And so let's see. They're going to give him a couple of yards there down to about the 13-yard line, make it 2nd and 8.
Oh, they got trips left.
Yeah, trips left on the Y side of the field. Lone receiver on the right is Christopher Taylor. And McHale here looking to the sideline, 15-14 on the play clock, so no concern there.
Ooh, if they run that ball back to the right side, they can reach.
Yeah, and we're going to get a timeout,
yeah.
I think, because there's still time on the play clock. So let's see. Yep, timeout on the field. And Edwin, I didn't see if that was Eastside or if it was Mount Spokane. They called the timeout. Oh, excuse me. End of the quarter. Thank you, Tony B. Tony B is like pointing to the scoreboard, trying to help a brother out, and I'm not getting it.
Hey, Rick.
So, hey, I'm gonna throw.
That's why he's the man.
That's why he's the man. So with that said, let's throw it to the man, Tony B.
Hey, you can throw it to me. I'm going to throw it right back to you. First of all, big guy, good to have you back. I got a question for both of you.
Yes.
Probably already know the answer to this, everyone, but do you enjoy working with kids?
Oh, come on, man. It is great to see the young talent that we have out here with Vanessa and with Lourdes doing a great job.
And the next question, and I already know the answer to you, big guy, AD. Do you love basketball?
Oh, if I had my way, I would have been a small forward in the league. But
yes, indeed.
They send me every time I go to the basketball court. They send me out to the football field.
Well, hey, this is what not only both of you can do, but anybody can do. Seattle Parks and Rec is seeking to hire youth basketball referees for this upcoming Winter 22 season. They're looking for individuals who model professional behavior, have excellent communication skills, and are reliable. Obviously, that's both of you. You just got to be 18 and older to apply. No previous experience is required. Training will be provided. Pay starts at $21 an hour. And so want to make sure that folks know that's available. And I'm sure that both of you can attest to the importance that referees play.
Yes, they do.
In the roles if there's no referees, there's no recreation sports.
There's anarchy.
Yeah. And, the important thing and what I love about most referees that are refereed at that level, they really are there to help the kids learn how to play the game. Because, especially the young ages. And so needing that back on the field, the first play, and pass into
touchdown.
Looks like a touchdown. Let's see. I believe so. Yes, they're saying. So Brady McHale here found Christopher Taylor, and that was about a 13-yard touchdown. Crusaders on the board. First play of the second quarter.
Again, Rick, another great pass and another great catch. Yes, sir. And the route wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad at all. Kind of ran a post back. It was almost like a slant going toward the post.
Yeah.
And was open there. And I tell you what, Brady McKellar put it on him, as you would say, Edwin, and touchdown Eastside Catholic.
If I've heard it once, I've heard it 1,000 times. If you put it on him, he should catch it.
And he did just that.
Yes, sir. Oh, big fella, number 34.
And extra point is good. So just like that, the start of the second quarter, and the Crusaders back on top, leading it 10-7. Again, Brady McHale here to Christopher Taylor for the touchdown. So I'll tell you what, Edwin, we might have some back and forth here. So far we have, and let's see if it continues.
I might have a little bonfire. I can stand it. I can stand a good heat.
Well, I think the Crusaders said, hold up now. Mount Spokane, I know you made a long trip here and you're trying to show out, but you need to recognize we number 2 in the state.
Yes, sir.
And we think we're number 1, so we're going to show you why.
Give them a little something to think about.
Yeah, a little something up in here, up in this joint. So we are live at Memorial Stadium. I'm Rick Dupree. The big guy behind me, that is Edwin Bailey, and I should be behind him because he leads the way for me. But right now,
Rick, you'd have been a superstar, Rick.
Yes, I know. Come on, Edwin. I was trying to get Chick Harris' assignment, man. He wouldn't take my call. Said, Chick, I'm here, baby. I can return punts.
Hey, and we're mighty close. I was pretty close to signing with Florida A&M at one time.
Yeah. And but Edwin went to South Carolina State. I went to Florida A&M for part of my first year, but I am sporting the FAMU cap.
Oh, my goodness.
And the kick into the end zone once again. So the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. 11:53 left to go in the first half. So we are the start of the second quarter. The Crusaders took it in. First play of the second quarter. 13-yard touchdown pass from Brady McKeel here to Christopher Taylor. And just like that, Eastside Catholic leading 10-3. I'm sorry. Forgive me. 10-7. 10-7. Yeah, Edwin, let me tell you, we are here back. And quarterback Kellen Flanagan in the gun. 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. The quick pass out, little screen. And we've got some running room there. And that is Jordan Sands across the 35, still on his feet and finally taken down about the 40. That's about a 20-yard pickup.
Yes, sir.
Catch and run there.
I'm going to tell you something now, Rick. That young man out there in that black jersey, number 71, he came to play football.
That is a Peter Taiupu.
Close enough.
I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Taiupu.
Well, hey, parents, we're sorry, but that young man can play.
5'11", 325. I don't want to say his name wrong because he could squash me.
I'm telling you.
All right, Flanagan, pressure, scrambling to his left, and just throws it away in the vicinity of a receiver. But incomplete. Good play there by quarterback Kellen Flanagan, the senior, to get rid of it. Flanagan, by the way, as I mentioned, a second-team all-league player, Greater Spokane League, and actually Mount Spokane had 3, 4, 5, 6 first-team all-league players. Jordan Sands, receiver, Jalen Person, the center, Aiden Prado, who is all-purpose. We mentioned Ethan Machowski, the kicker, also Ethan Williamson, defensive tackle, and Jackson Kink, inside linebacker. So Wildcats are well represented. The handoff coming around, that is Blake Spear. Spear looking for some running room, but I tell you what, and trying to strip the ball, Dallas Daley was there. Dallas Daley did not give up contain, and then he had some help there from Samuel Burrows as well.
As the coaches used to say, he set the edge.
Yeah, man.
He set the edge, and he did not let the ball get outside of him. Grabbed the running back and tried to take the ball at the same
he tried
time.
to strip it. So great play there by Dallas Daley, holding the Wildcats to a 2-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and 8. The Wildcats at their own 42-yard line. 10:45 left to play in the first half of our doubleheader here, game number 1. Flanagan in the gun, looking to his left, the wide side of the field. He's got a receiver. Ball's tipped and falls short.
The line of scrimmage.
A good defensive play there by the Crusaders, getting some pressure on, getting a hand on the ball. Falls incomplete. That'll make it 4th down. So the punting unit coming on and handling the punting duties for the Wildcats. First team All-State this past spring, headed to Texas A&M. That is Ethan Machowski. So Machowski is the do-it-all kicker for the Wildcats. And Machowski on the 30, the kick high, and travels to the 25-yard line, field it right there. And that is a Drew Sanders. He's got some room on the sideline. Sanders, the ball's not loose. It's out. No,
Mr. Official.
Whoa, they're saying, hold on, let's see what the call is. Oh, a great defensive play. So Sanadab, man, made some great moves across midfield. Then he got hit from behind. The ball was loose, but it looks like the officials are saying, Edwin, I'm not sure what they're saying. Did he say he stepped out?
Well, the ball was loose, so he couldn't have stepped out. The ball bounced all the way down this way.
Yeah. So Mount Spokane, their offense is coming on the field. And they're like, I don't care what the call is. We got the ball. So let's see what we got here. Oh, no, they're giving it to Eastside.
And you said that right. They are giving it to him.
Yeah. Unless it did not look like he stepped out of bounds.
The ball was loose. The ball got knocked loose back here.
Yeah. So not a from our vantage point, not a good call. But with it said, Eastside Catholic 1st and 10 on the Wildcat 45-yard line. And the handoff, and I believe that is Hamden. Hamden cuts it out. Hamden gets the corner. Oh, Hamden.
Could not find that sideline.
Hamden almost. He just needed about another 5 yards of width there, Edwin. He would have been gone.
You're going to kiss the baby, as they say.
So Hamden with the first down. Ball's on the 34-yard line of Mount Spokane. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Single back is Chase Hamden behind quarterback Brady McHale here. $10-17 left to go. Eastside Catholic leading 10-7 pass inside. And just a really quick slant pattern, and that was Evan Giacob. And Giacob close to a first down, just shy of the 25-yard line. They got to get to the 24 for a first down.
Hey, Rick, this offensive coordinator for Eastside Catholic has put together a pretty good game plan.
They have. They see the holes, and I tell you what, they are getting into those open spots.
Yes, sir.
And good. We're seeing on both sides of the ball, Edwin, they're mixing it up both on the ground and in the air. So I like what I've seen so far. Handoff, Chase Hamden. Hamden breaks one tackle, hit at the 25, and that he ain't going nowhere else from there. So we'll give him maybe a yard. Yep, that's what the forward progress is going to give him. And Hamden, a good job not getting stopped for a loss. So we 3rd and a yard to go at the 25-yard line. 9:20 left to go in the first half. Clock is moving. Eastside Catholic leading 10-7 over Mount Spokane. The Wildcats, the 10th ranked team in the state. And Eastside Catholic number 2. Brady McHale here claps his hands, looking to his right. Nothing there.
Good pickup.
And
he creased him.
Good.
He creased him.
Yes, he did. McHale here tucked the ball, ran to his left. He split a couple of defenders, got all the way down to about the 15-yard line. So a great decision there by quarterback Brady McHale here to get the first down for the Crusaders. So Eastside Catholic 1st and 10 on the Mount Spokane 15-yard line.
I think I'll take a little shot at the end zone here, Rick.
Hey, they got single coverage there on the outside.
Yeah, 1st and 10.
So McHale here, and that's what they're doing. No, screen coming out, and that is Daley. Daley.
He got out of there.
Daley still on
he got a first down.
Dallas Daley down to the 5-yard. I like this young man, Edwin. He doesn't go down easy. Woo, Dallas Daley, come on.
Yes, sir.
6'1", 210-pound senior.
All of it, too.
Yes, indeed. And he made that play on his own. Let me tell you, he broke a couple tackles, made a couple guys miss. And so it will be 1st and goal on the 5-yard line.
Is he quarterbacking now?
Oh, they got him in the Wildcat. And he's going to keep it. Daley cuts up. Daley, touchdown. Eastside Catholic on the board. Dallas Daley takes it in himself.
Oh, man. Hey, Rick, you said you liked it. I love it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I love him. That's a talented kid right there, man.
So Dallas Daley takes it in. The previous play caught the pass in a great 10-yard pickup, and he did it all on his own. Broke a few tackles, made a couple guys miss, and they lined him up in the Wildcat, and he faked it to Hamden and said, "I'm gonna take it in myself."
Yes, sir, he did.
And the extra point is up, and it is good. And just like that, Eastside Catholic, 2 quick scores here to start the second quarter, and they lead 17-7. Woo, Edwin Bailey.
That's some good football there, Rick.
Playoff football is in the air, my man.
That's some good football there, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Edwin, I want to remind our listeners now, so as this game is going on, we also have a Marysville Pilchuck, the number 5 ranked team who beat Garfield last week. They're taking on Yelm at Yelm as we speak, and we'll get an update for you momentarily. And they will take on Bellevue, who was a winner over Rainier Beach last night. The winner of this game will take on the winner of game number 2 that you will hear right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. And that features number 6 Kennewick against number 3 O'Day. And from word that we have, the winner of these 2 games will be right back here next week on Saturday the 27th for the semifinal game, and we will bring that to you, obviously, live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. We'll confirm that, but that is what I am hearing. And then I believe Bellevue will host the winner of the Marysville Pilchuck Yelm game at their stadium there in Bellevue. Again, all of that to be confirmed, but that is what we are being told. So the kick, it's a high kick all the way down. It's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line, and that is Tyler Alm. And Alm across the 25, spins and knocked out at the 29. So first, it'll be 1st and 10 with 7:49 left to play in the first half. And Mount Spokane, hello, welcome to Seattle. Welcome to the number 2 team in the state. You traveled all the way down, got a nice drive, that first score. But I tell you what, Eastside Catholic said, hey, let me help you recognize who we are. They lead it 17-7, they being Eastside Catholic. Mount Spokane trying to mount a drive, if you will. 7:49 left to go, trailing 17-7 here in quarter number 2. So quarterback Kellen Flanagan looking to his left now, goes back to his right, expected a receiver going on a fly pattern, and the receiver broke it off. Nobody there. It'll fall incomplete. 2nd down for the Wildcats. Well, I tell you what a beautiful day it is for football here in Seattle. The sun is out, and it's cool, you know what? But I tell you what, it is football weather. If you're out there on the field, you ain't feeling the cold. It's I'm looking at it says 46 degrees out. That's what my iPhone is telling me.
You can manage it.
Oh, man, come on. And you out there running.
It's manageable.
I took my gloves off, man. So, yeah, well, we got the sun on us, and
yes,
I'm enjoying it.
I'm happy. It ain't going down behind the wall yet.
Yeah, not yet. We got some time.
Okay.
Flanagan out to Prado, and Prado.
About 6.
Yep, out. I believe it's pronounced Prado. So Aiden Prado, and a gain of about 6, as you said. Ed went out to the 36, so that will make it 3rd and 4 to go for the Wildcats. If you're just tuning in, you are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio's coverage of high school football, Washington State playoffs, semifinals. Check that, quarterfinals. And we've got Eastside Catholic, the Crusaders, and the Mount Spokane Wildcats. And some movement, and I believe, Edwin, costly penalty there.
Yeah.
I think that's going to go against the Wildcats.
Well, the first thing they got to do, Rick, for that whole situation right there, they got to get their spacing right. You know, the guy coming in motion got in the way of the quarterback. You know, then the quarterback couldn't clap his hands, and everybody went on the move.
Yep, and that set off the chain reaction.
Yes, sir. They got to get that spacing right.
So now instead of a 3rd and 4, you go to 3rd and 9. I tell you what, if you are head coach Terry Clower, pardon my grammar, but you ain't happy about that one.
Yeah. He's a little tight right there.
Yeah. So trips to the wide side of the field.
Oh!
Flanagan, big rush, but he gets a receiver, and that is Alm, and Alm is going to have the first down. Boy, I tell you what, Kellen Flanagan did a great job because he had pressure coming on him, and he got rid of it.
And if that ball was a second late, that would score the touchdown the other way. Again, the receivers showed that they got great hands.
Yep, Tyler Alm put the hands out and snatched it and took it for a first down to the 42. So it will be 1st and 10 for Mount Spokane at their own 42-yard line. Flanagan, 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left now. Alm in motion and gets the ball. Alm on the left side, and not a lot of room there.
Good defense.
I tell you what, he ran into big number 6, Samuel Burrows, 6'2", 225. He used all that 225 pounds.
He laid a little wood just then.
Yeah, Burrows said, young man. So it'll be 2nd and, they give him 2 yards on it. 2nd and 8, 2-yard pickup to the 44-yard line.
Not here today.
Yeah, Mr. Burrows said, look at him. He ain't coming on my side of the ball. All right. 3 receivers to the right, the wide side of the field for quarterback Kellen Flanagan. He's scrambling that way, now releases it.
Good job.
Hit coming up.
Good play by number
Daley.
2.
Dallas Daley, yes, indeed, along with Hunter Misa. And, man, I tell you what, they came up and laid a shot.
Number 2 again.
Yep. They laid a shot on the receiver, incomplete.
I don't know if I like him at running back or DB now.
Man,
I done fell in love with him all over again.
I tell you what, I like him at both positions,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Dallas Daley is a player.
That's a break on the ball.
Yep. He going to get it done. All right, 3rd and 8, balls at the 44-yard line. 5:34 left to go in the first half. Eastside Catholic leading 17-7 over Mount Spokane. Kellen Flanagan in the gun, looking to his left, now to his right. He's got some pressure, and he's going to be sacked.
Fumble!
And among the sackers, I believe the first to get to him was Samuel Burrows. And also back there was Hunter Misa, big number 77.
Number 71 didn't give him no place to go. He couldn't go forward.
Well, 71 Peter Toripu at 5'11", 325. He takes up a lot of space.
Yes, he does.
All right, deep for the punt is Drew Sanadad. And back is that first team all-conference kicker for Mount Spokane, Ethan Machowski. And Machowski gets it, high kick, and not going to be fielded. Hits down on 38 and gets a good roll, and then is down at the 33-yard line. So I tell you what, man, and we've talked about this, Edwin. You know, John and I all season talk about when you got a kicker, I tell you what, that's a weapon.
Hey.
And Mount Spokane's got a weapon in Ethan Machowski.
Rick, trying to put a football team together right now. I am looking for punters, kickers, punt returners, and kick returners.
I know you are.
Somebody that can handle that ball out of the air.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have that, you're going to be in for a world of hurt.
Yeah, that's the truth. So the Crusaders take over 1st and 10 on their own 33-yard line. 4:42 left to go. The handoff, that is Hamden off the right side. And Hamden's going to get a nice gain close to the 40-yard line. So we're going to give him about close to 6, maybe 7 yards. And Eastside Catholic, their size and strength is starting to, looks like to a certain degree, wear down Mount Spokane.
Yeah.
Because they have been able to keep the Wildcats at bay. And we'll give him Hamden again.
Good run.
Nice cut. Hamden. Oh, check that. That was Uribe. Uribe making a couple guys miss and all the way out to the 47-yard line. First down, Eastside Catholic.
That was a good run. Good inside.
Mason Uribe, 5'11", 195-pound junior. And between Mason Uribe and senior Chase Hamden, they've got a nice 1-2 punch there in the backfield. That is Eastside Catholic.
Well, like the old coach say, he stuck that foot in the ground and went and got it.
Yep. Pass over, reset. Oh, and a great defensive play.
Yeah.
So Jaden Reyes was open, kind of out in the flats, but coming up to make the hit, I believe that was number
21.
21. Thank you, Edwin. 21. That is Bradley Rung.
He's a solid tackler.
Yes, he is. He broke it down, hit him right in the chest, and drove him back. That's going to be a loss of about a yard on the play. So 2nd and 11, balls on the 46-yard line. McKellar, the handoff. That's Hamden to the left side. He's got it. Oh, Hamden breaks a tackle across midfield down to about the 41. First down. So Chase Hamden. I tell you, that left side of the offensive line doing a job over there is number 77. That is A.J. Tanupo. Number 55, I believe it is. That is L.J. Emo. And I tell you what, those guys on that left side, man.
They're knocking creases in.
Yes, sir. So now McHill here looking for the play from the sideline. He's got 2 backs. Hands it off to Uribe. Uribe to the left side. Cuts it up. He's got a hole. Makes a guy miss down to the 30. Mason Uribe.
Rick, that's number 58 over there, Rick.
Oh, 50. I said 50. Okay.
Oh, man. He just got another sweet block.
Check that. I said 55. So let's check that. 58 is Charlie Merritt.
Yeah, Charlie Merritt is a good blocker.
So you got Charlie Merritt and A.J. Tanupo, the guard tackle tandem on that left side. So sorry about that, Charlie. So Charlie Merritt and Tanupo getting it done. First down carry. Coming right back to it and getting on the outside. And a good tackle there coming up to make that stop, Bradley Rung.
That young man made number 21 tackling.
Yes, he did. About a 6-yard pickup down to the 25. Check it, 5-yard pickup. So 2nd and 5, and Eastside Catholic again driving. threatening to get in the end zone. 2:29 left to go here in quarter number 2. And the Crusaders leading the Wildcats 17-7.
Might be time to go in the air, Rick. Just throw a little something up there.
A little something.
Make them back up a little bit.
Yeah. And they playing off the receivers a little bit already.
Yeah. There we go.
McKill here looking. I think he heard you. Oh, good defensive play coming up. Knocking the ball loose was number 21, Bradley Rung. I tell you what, if he wouldn't have made that hit, it would have been a catch.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great defensive play there.
My man gonna have sore ribs tomorrow.
Yeah. It was in traffic. And I'll tell you what, McKill here put the ball on him. It was a great throw.
He gave a great effort.
Yeah.
He just got dislodged from the ball.
So 3rd and 5, trips to the right, single receiver to the left is Dallas Daley. And now looking over that way, Daley, the screen. Daley's got He's going, touchdown, Dallas Daley, 25 yards. Great play. They ran the screen. He had 3 blockers in front of him, and he used them to perfection.
Yes, sir.
Dallas Daley.
That young man there is a football playing Jesse, as they say back in Georgia.
2:16 left to go. Dallas Daley putting another 6 on the scoreboard for the Crusaders. Extra point. Snap is good. Kick is up. It is good. And just like that, Eastside Catholic takes a 24-7 lead.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to throw it to Vanessa.
Hello, Rainier Avenue Radio Station. I am Vanessa. I am here on the sidelines of Memorial Stadium, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Eastside Catholic. Eastside Catholic is a Roman Catholic high school located in our very own Sammamish, Washington. They're home to 120 faculty members and 865 students, 75 of which are playing with the Crusaders here at Memorial Stadium today. I found this really cool stat that said 99% of Eastside Catholic students go on to have a 4-year college career, which it's obvious to me that this school knows how to set up their kids for success in future, in college, and life. My cousin went to Eastside Catholic. He was class president, and he went on. He's at USC right now, a fantastic institution, living it up. So maybe that's all the proof you need. In addition, they hold programs for drama, musicals, visual arts, speech and debate, and a variety of other clubs. Their mission is to teach students to integrate their thinking and believing in ways that encourage intellectual excellence, nurture relationships, and inspire a life of leadership and service to others. That's all. All right, back to you.
All right, thanks, Vanessa. And the kick is fielded at about the 3-yard line. And that is number 7, Blake Spear. And he gets to the 20-yard line and nowhere to go after that. I tell you what, the Crusaders are pumped up, Edwin. And Edwin, a great play. You were talking just a moment ago and kind of described that slip screen and why something like that works so well, because he had 3 blockers out in front of him.
Yeah, well, the slip screen primarily because, as John said, they're running the ball to the outside. And now all of a sudden you're running the ball outside and it's not there. Now guards and tackles are coming.
Yeah.
So, you got
you got
to bail out, man.
You got some big fellas coming at you from DB.
Hey, Rick, and running.
Yeah. I tell you what, when I played DB, if I saw a big guy coming, I was going down, trying to knock him down. And the pass is picked off. And that is number 4, Tyson Weaver. Weaver to the 30. And brought down at about the 26-yard line. Tyson Weaver, big interception. And oh, my.
That young man there can run.
Yeah, the Crusaders saying, hello. We are number 2 in the state for a reason. I don't care how far you travel.
Come take that beating.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Woo!
That was a heck of a play. He has the potential to be a pretty good cornerback.
Yeah, Tyson Weaver. But he showed some hands on that one.
Yes, sir. Hands and running ability.
Yes, he did. So Brady McKiller, 3 receivers to his left, trips to the left, lone receiver to the right. Again is this time number 8, Evan Giacob. Chase Hamden, the running back behind him. And the handoff to Hamden.
Oh, what a play.
And I saw a flag, but it's over here on behind the Eastside Catholic.
That young man still came out the backside of that.
Yeah, so let's see what the call is here. Not a lot of room. And so the official threw his flag and went behind the Eastside Catholic players on the sideline. And now the official talking to Dominique Daste, the Eastside Catholic coach, and it's going to go against the Crusaders. And it looks like it might be a 10-yarder, so a hold. No, checking only a 5-yarder. 5-yarder.
Must be something incidental.
Yes, indeed. An incidental call. And so now it'll be 1st and 15. And some movement with no flag. The quick out and great tackle. So the pass out to Evan Giacob, and coming up and making a great tackle for the Wildcats was number 30, Tucker Tugao. Okay, I heard our PA announcer. I believe that is the legendary hang time Lamar heard on the PA announcing. So he said Tugao. So that's where I'll trust him. 2nd down. McKeeler looking to his right. He's got a receiver, and it's going to be picked off. That is Brady Rung. And Rung on his feet, still across the 20, the 25. The 30. He can go all the way. It's going to be about a 90-yarder if he can run. Yeah, he's going to outrun everybody. Oh, my goodness. Touchdown.
What a play.
Oh, Brady Rung. Brady Rung took the interception back. 90-plus yards, Edwin. Oh, down the right sideline, the left sideline, I should say.
Hey, and that young man, hey, he can run.
He did not run out of gas.
No, sir, he did not.
He said, I'm going to take this back. You talk about a pick 6.
Yes, sir.
So Bradley Rung. And the pick 6, what a play. And just when it looked like Eastside Catholic was going to run away with this thing, the Wildcats come up with a huge play. So we're waiting on the officials here. Waiting for them to
Call Tyler and tell him this.
So it looks like Eastside Catholic switching players, getting players on the field.
That young man has some track ability in him too.
Oh, yes, sir.
Wow, good kick.
Extra point is up and good. So just like that, when it looked like it was going to be a runaway 24-7, the Wildcats come up with a huge pick 6, 90-plus yards. And Bradley Rung takes it all the way in, and it makes it a 24-14 game here with 45 seconds left to go in the first half.
Making it a game.
So we've got a little delay here as the teams get on the field.
There's space all over the place. Yes.
And the kick, oh my goodness, you talk about a kick, and it's going to fall down in the end zone.
Oh,
man, and now we see why Ethan Machowski
is a kicker.
And why he's headed to Texas A&M. A verbal commitment to Texas A&M. First team this spring in the spring season. He was an all-state kicker, and he is a first-team all-league for Greater Spokane League. And man, he got all of that one
I'm about to let Jacob Green know I seen him play.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth? You got a young man coming.
Yes, sir. And he put foot in the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'd be a little careful here. Get up inside. There you go.
And I believe that was Mason Uribe, yeah. Uribe off the left side. And tell you what, Eastside Catholic going behind those big guys on the left side, and I don't blame them.
They're knocking creases in them.
There, that is a Charlie Merritt and AJ Tanupo. Pickup of 8 for Uribe. And now Uribe
they came back over here again.
Yep, Uribe started out right, came back
left.
Oh,
they got out one of those
like
phantom holding calls.
Yeah. And, Edwin, I mean, that's behind the play. It's like, you know what? Come on.
Man.
I mean, one, as a player, you got to know, hey, the running back's pass, you let go. But number two, it's insignificant, has no bearing on the play.
It won't make a difference, but don't grab them.
Yep.
I think that's some biasness about that. They just calling holding because they ain't got nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do.
Always picking on the offensive line. That's a good-looking side over there, though, that left side.
Yes, it is.
All them boys nice, long, and lean.
Tony Bailey says, Malachi said, hi, Papa.
All right.
Hello.
And
hello, Malachi.
I believe that is the final play of the first half. It is. So with that, we are done. One half is done. The first game of our doubleheader, Eastside Catholic going into the locker room leading 24-14. We're going to throw it over to Daniel B. Daniel's going to update you on some other games going on, and then keep it right here because Edwin and I will be back for half number 2 of this game, followed by Juan and John. Give me the call for game number 2. All of that right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. And Edwin,
I want to say hello to my beautiful wife and my wonderful godchild, Malachi Satterwhite.
Malachi, what's up, young man? Yes, indeed. Glad you are listening and that you are enjoying our broadcast. Again, want to remind our listeners, don't go anywhere because immediately following this game, scheduled to start at 4 o'clock, is number 3, O'Day, the Fighting Irish, hosting the number 6 Kennewick high school football team. And so keep it right here. And the winner of this game will play the winner of that game in the semifinals next week. And Bellevue already a winner over Rainier Beach last night. And they will take on the winner of the Marysville-Pilchuck Yelm game. That going on right now, started at 1 o'clock, just like this game. Number 4, Yelm, hosting number 5, Marysville-Pilchuck. And they will take on Bellevue next week. But with that, I'm going to throw it over to Daniel B. Edwin and I will be back with half number 2 in about 15 minutes. Daniel?
Yeah, thank you there, Rick and Edwin. And here at the half on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station at 2:02 p.m. with Eastside Catholic Crusaders leading 24-14 here at the half, and an impressive return of a interception here by the Spokane Wildcats here right before the half, making it a little bit closer, a 10-point game right here. Melissa Ernest also checking in here, says Tyler said hi. Tony Bailey also watching. Malachi said hi, Papa. And someone calling a call about a fumble earlier on. I think that was a Spokane fan right there, a little controversial call earlier on in the game. But here with an update for you on the rest of the tournaments, and in action at the moment, just seconds before the end of the half, with between Yelm and Marysville, and we expected a lot of scoring between these two teams, and those being a very close game, 20-14. Marysville-Pilchuck Tomahawks currently leading the Yelm Tornadoes, 20-14. Marysville being powered by 2 touchdowns by number 5, Dylan Carson, a 65-yard rusher that he ran through, and then a second one that he punched through, a 1-yarder. Yelm has also put on a couple of scores themselves, a 10-yard completion to number 1, Ray Wright for a touchdown, and also Yelm, number 23, Braden Platt with a 16-yard rushing touchdown. They went for 2 on their first one, and they were incomplete. Their second one was good. That is why they have 14 points. Marysville also was able to complete a pass for a touchdown, making it 20-14. They missed their extra point. Both teams have missed an extra point, and that makes it 20-14. Marysville over Yelm currently with just seconds away from the halftime over there in Yelm. And as you can see the bracket on the screen, they will take on Bellevue, who pulverized the Rainier Beach Vikings last night. Rainier Beach started the game just 3 and out. Bellevue was able to put a couple of scores on really fast, and the Beach Vikings were playing from behind the entire game. They made it close right before the half, but Bellevue answering and just poured it on, especially in the second half, with a final of 56-22. The most points that have been dropped on the Vikings all year long, eliminating them, and Bellevue moving on to the quarterfinals next week, which more than likely they will host from their own field. And we are told Memorial Stadium will also host, so whoever wins this game, including the Kennewick-O'Day game, which is to follow right after this contest, that one as well will be right here from Memorial Stadium. And both of those games taking place on the 27th, next Saturday. We will broadcast the Memorial game right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station. No matter the outcome of who wins this game or the next game, we'll broadcast which 2 of them are here at Memorial on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station. I'm Daniel Bellis here with your halftime report on right here. And the Metro League has continued, even though they just lost Rainier Beach last night, an impressive postseason, more than they have in a while, and 8-4 so far this season. The most impressive by far. The Westco, unfortunately, has sort of underperformed, and a 4-6 record here in the postseason. And even though they brought a couple more teams than Metro, actually one more team than Metro, they brought, I think, 7 teams to districts, and the Metro League brought 6. But Metro League is 8-4 with their 6 teams. Westco has performed 4-6 with their 7 teams. Their only team alive right now is Marysville-Pilchuck, who is slimly leading over Marysville-Pilchuck, and that has finally hit the halftime with it now at 20-40, and that is at the half the score. Marysville-Pilchuck 20, Yelm 14 at the half in Yelm, with the winner of that game to play Bellevue, number 1 Bellevue, who has rolled over everyone this season with an undefeated record of 12-0 on the season. An unsurmountable, impressive record that we haven't seen in a minute from a 3A squad that I can remember. At 12-0 this year, after defeating Southridge, blanking them in districts 42-0. They followed that up with actually a closer game against a very underrated 16th ranked Lakes team, 42-31, just squeaking that one out by a couple touchdowns. But then they spanked Rainier Beach Vikings 56-22, and that is why they're in the quarterfinals. Eastside Catholics Road here against to Mount Spokane started with a blanking and a shutout of Juanita of the Kingco League, 42-0. And then they follow that up right here at Memorial Stadium, spanking Stanwood 41-6. Mount Spokane, on the other hand, they started out with a shutout themselves in districts, blanking out Gig Harbor 20-0. And they follow that up with a much closer game against Arlington, the 7th seed, 38-24, upsetting them to make it to this contest right here, 38-24. was the final there last week, defeating Arlington of Westco and dropping them. Arlington being the only team that defeated Marysville-Pilchuck this season. They believed there was a lot of fervor that because of that, they should have been ranked higher than Marysville. But Marysville moved on. Arlington did not. Marysville, by the way, in getting into their game, they started out in districts defeating the 6th Metro team, 62-28 there. And they followed that up with a spanking of Garfield, 52-21. Marysville defeating 2 Metro teams to get here to the quarterfinals to play against Yelm. Yelm started out in a much closer contest than the score ended up being against Meade of the Greater Spokane League, who shares the same league here as Mount Spokane. 37-21 dropped them in districts, and then Yelm was able to control the game against a very fast-scoring Seattle Prep team, 52-28, dropping that Metro team. Both Yelm and Marysville here in the quarterfinals after beating 3 out of the 6 Metro teams themselves, 20-14 between them as they look for their berth into the quarterfinals next Saturday at Bellevue. At 2:10 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station, we would like to let you know that, they're actually looking for some things right now with, do you enjoy working with kids? Do you love basketball? Seattle Parks and Recreation is seeking to hire youth basketball referees for this upcoming winter 2022 season. We are looking for individuals who model professional behavior, have excellent communication skills, and reliable. Must be 18 and older to apply. No previous experience is required. Trainings will be provided. Pay is starting at $21 an hour. If you're interested or you have questions, feel free to contact us at 206-482-7016. 206-482-7016. Or PKS_CYA at Seattle.gov. PKS_CYA at Seattle.gov. Or you can email PKS_CYA at Seattle.gov. Yeah, that's the same one. Anyway, thank you for tuning in here at the Halfman Memorial Stadium here on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. Daniel Bellis here with your halftime reports with the Eastside Catholic Crusaders leading the Mount Spokane Wildcats of the Greater Spokane League 24-14. The defending champion of, since there was no state championships in 2020, the 2019 results carry over with the 2019 champion and defending champion Eastside Catholic Crusaders there, 24-14 over a very surprising performance here in the first half by the Mount Spokane Wildcats. Some saying a very underrated team at that out of the Greater Spokane, who only brought in 2 teams in the districts. And Mount Spokane being that champion, Meade being dropped out of the districts by undefeated Yelm. Yelm is actually 10-0 this season, as they are currently in the half with Marysville-Pilchuck 24. However, Meade, we do want to give a shout out to them. They are the volleyball champions this year for 3A. Meade was able to defeat Peninsula to claim the 3A state championship. So a Greater Spokane championship going this year to Meade of the Greater Spokane League in volleyball. Congrats to them. They defeated Peninsula. Here at 3 o'clock in girls soccer, it will be an all-metro final between Seattle Prep and Lakeside, going down at 3 p.m. With a championship for girls soccer. We have about 2 minutes away from the second half of action right here on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. And we're with myself, Daniel Bellis. Of course, you have Seahawks legend Edwin Bailey and Rick Dupree on your call. But we are going to be covering in between our games here. We're going to be broadcasting live from a special historic district opening for the Rainier Valley. The Rainier Valley Creative District opening at 3 p.m. or after the game's conclusion. We will go live there and cover that ceremony for you on our community radio station. So go ahead and look that up on your YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch platforms. Rainier Valley Creative District ribbon cutting ceremony going down at 3 p.m. in between our games. And then we will follow that up and go live here from 4 o'clock as O'Day hosts Kennewick in the 3-6 game, a rematch of the last playoffs of 2019 when O'Day bounced Kennewick out in the the semifinals, with O'Day moving on to be the runner-up to Eastside Catholic in the last playoffs. But this year they're meeting in the quarterfinals, and the Kennewick Lions are looking for payback, if you will, as they face O'Day, a 7-2 record, and Kennewick an impressive 10-1 record as Kennewick reps out of the Mid-Columbia Conference. Kennewick, by the way, their road here started out in districts defeating Timberline 28-7. They followed that up with a close win over Spanaway Lake 26-21 that came down to the final minutes. And with less than 2 minutes to go, Kennewick takes an important timeout. They stop the clock, and their next play in the end zone, and that is why they won 26-21. They were actually trailing by 1 point with less than 2 minutes left in the game, and that is why they moved on. O'Day, an impressive one so far this postseason, spanking Auburn in districts 48-8, following it up, spanking Kelso here at Memorial Stadium 52-13. We are live on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio, about 3 minutes away from your second half of play on 2:16 p.m. Again, we want to remind you that depending at 3 o'clock or shortly after, depending on the how this game ends, we'll be broadcasting live from the Rainier Valley Creative District opening, a very historic event right there that will also feature Seattle Mayor-elect Bruce Harrell, who will be speaking there as well. That's at 3 o'clock in between our games, and then we will follow that up with Kennewick at O'Day, the 6 seed at the 3 seed. We are less than 2 minutes away from your half, and we're going to go ahead and throw it over to our guys with Rick Dupree on your play and Edwin Bailey with your color commentary.
Daniel, thank you, and thank you for holding the fort down here at halftime. And like I said to for our listeners and our viewers, we will confirm. But next week, so the quarterfinals, the winner of this game here in Eastside Catholic leading Mount Spokane 24-14 here at halftime. Mount Spokane will receive the second half kickoff. The winner of this game will take on the winner of game number 2 that you can see it here right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. That was number 3 O'Day and number 6 Kennewick. And the word is now, we got to get confirmation on this, but the word is that the winners of these 2 games will play right here again at Memorial Stadium next week, a game that you can see and hear right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Bellevue, a big winner last night over Rainier Beach, and they beat Rainier Beach on their home turf. They've won that game 41. Check that. I'm sorry. They won that game. Give me a second here. Going to that score.
56-22.
Thank you. 56-22. So it was a close game at the half. Bellevue was leading Rainier Beach 21-14, but then second half Bellevue, the Wolverines just exploded, and as Daniel just said, they won it 56-22. So word is, and again, we don't have official confirmation, but what we're being told is Bellevue. Well, now we know that Bellevue will play the winner of the number 4 Yelm, number 5 Marysville Pilchuck game, and we believe that game will be at Bellevue. Once we confirm the locations and the times, we will definitely let you know right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, but that will be next Saturday, the 27th. And then the following weekend on December 4th, we will bring you the 3A championship game right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. That'll be at noon live from Spark Stadium down in Puyallup. So all of that right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Keep it tuned because we will bring you the best in high school football action, and then basketball starting after that. So we'll talk more about that. And you heard the mention. Parks Department looking for officials, for basketball officials for youth basketball. So you have to be 18 or older. You don't have to have any experience. They will give you training, and they are looking for volunteers to come out. And I shouldn't say volunteers, forgive me, because it's $21 an hour. It's a paid job. So if you are interested, and we'll get you more information on where to go, but just go to the Seattle Parks Department and their website, and you can get the information as well. But we'll get you specifically. Kickoff, and it is fielded at the 15-yard line, and that is number 6, Tyler Alm. And Alm on the sideline. He's across the 40 and out to about the 43, 44, maybe 45-yard line. Depends on where they spot it. So a good return there of about 30 yards from the 15 out to close to the 45. Man, let me tell you, $21 an hour, go referee some youth basketball. I ain't mad at him. I'm with you on that. But yeah, not only do I have a job, Edwin, but I also have a reconstructed knee, a hip replacement, shoot, a messed up Achilles. So I ain't running nowhere. All right, and hand off, that is Alm, and Alm takes it on the right side. And I tell you what, it looked like he was stopping the line of scrimmage. Yes, he did. Kept the legs moving. I think they're going to give him a total of maybe 6 yards. Let's see. Maybe, about 6 yards, maybe 7. Across midfield to the Eastside Catholic 48-yard line there. They give him 7 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 3 to go. We're just at the start of the second half. Eastside Catholic leading Mount Spokane 24-14. So quarterback Kellen Flanagan trips to his right. Empty backfield. Now his
here we go.
Slot back in motion. They hand it off. And
good play. There's that big fella again,
big
Rick.
guy, 71, Peter Taupu.
Yes, sir.
Taupu with a big loss there, back to, how about a 2-yard loss back to midfield. But, man, he was not full. That big nose tackle, standing 5'11", 325.
Well, Rick, you see what he did to the running back. I'm just scared to see what he did to the lineman.
I know. I mean, he grabbed the running back. He didn't hit him, so I just grabbed him, threw him down.
Yeah.
That big man said, I don't have to hit you with all my force.
Everything I got.
Yes, indeed. 3rd and 5. The pass out, and that is number 7, Blake Spear. And Spear, nowhere to go. And there's our guy, Dallas Daley, says, sir, nowhere to go.
Again, I don't know what I love him at.
Man, Edwin,
I don't know if it's receiver, DB, running back, quarterback.
Edwin, let me tell you something, man. When I went into Arena Football League, we had to go both ways. I'm playing him on offense and defense. I don't care.
Oh,
no. And if Don James, they would have known what they had. They would have had me playing both sides of the ball. But instead, they had me on the bench. But that's a whole nother story. So 4th down punt and deep to receive for Eastside Catholic. High kick, and he's going to field it. Nope, it's going to go out of bounds. And that was a Drew Sanadad back, and they're going to say it went out of bounds at the referee keeps walking. Now he's saying the 11-yard line. Edwin, I always wonder, the referee, he's way down here.
How can he tell?
Yeah, and they keep walking. I think it's just, they're making it look good,
Man.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, I'm glad you said it and I didn't say it.
You was thinking, I knew, I was thinking it, come on.
I done already said a few things about the offense.
Yeah.
So I don't want them to come and be throwing that rocks at my house or something.
So 1st and 10 for the Crusaders at the 26 or 16-yard line, I should say. And that is Chase Hamden. Hamden not wanting to go down. I'll tell you what, he was hit at the line of scrimmage, but kept the legs moving, and he's going to have a couple-yard pickup, I think, out to about the 18, maybe the 19. So give him 3 yards. Boy, Chase Hamden, good pickup.
Number 88 is a big kid for Eastside Catholic. Good gracious. Look like Pete Metzler.
That was a big man. You talk about tall target. All right. Quarterback Brady McKeel here. Clapping, gets it. Fakes the handoff, looking for a receiver to his left now, scrambling to the left. And in the flats, first down, yep. And just a good tackle. I tell you what, Edwin, I like what I said. Sean Washington has made some good stops.
Yes, sir.
I like the way that young man comes up. Man, he makes sure not only does he hit you, but then he wraps up and brings it down.
Yes, sir.
But as you said, first down for the Crusaders at the 28-yard line. 27, check that. So 1st and 10. And Eastside Catholic, again, keeping it on the ground, put it in there when they need to. And as we were talking about at halftime, they don't need to be in a rush. They got a 10-point lead here. And if they just keep driving and put some points on the board, hand off to Chase Hamden on the left side. Hamden, tell you what, that surge, and he got hit at the line of scrimmage, but falls forward for a gain of about 3.
Got a little push.
So out to the 30-yard line. So I'm going to give him 3 yards. We'll say 2nd and 7 to go for Eastside Catholic at their own 30-yard line. 8:18 left to go here in quarter number 3.
Okay.
And Brady McKill here, he's got 3 receivers to his right, the wide side of the field, 1 to his left. And the lone back is number 25, Chase Hamden, the senior running back. And he will get the ball, looks to his left.
Wow.
Right. Oh, and then he went to the left, and then number 42 there, that was Daniel Shoup. And number 58 there was Gavin Weidman. And they said, young man, we're not giving you anything. So the referees give him about a yard. So it will be 3rd and 6, balls at the 31-yard line.
Boy, youth is a special thing now. Next team coming in, everybody got on shorts.
And it's cold out here.
Oh, man.
Well, all I know is my people ain't from where it's cold.
No,
so I need to be where it's warm. All right, McKill.
Got it.
Receiver over the middle. And it's Dallas Daley. Daley, he's going to go all the way. Dallas Daley. 71 yards, 70 yards. Check that.
Hey,
McKill
Rick,
Daley.
That's the best football player I've seen in a long time.
Yes, indeed, Edwin. Woo.
That's the best football player I've seen in a long time right there. And he looked like a ball player.
Yes, he does. I'm going to call it 69 yards. Ball's on the 31-yard line. 7:13 left to play. Brady McKill went back, and Daley was running really kind of a soft post pattern. He had went off from the hash.
And he just hung it out there.
Yep, and he got past the defender, and there was no help, no safety there. He got the ball, and it was off to the races.
No safety help over the top.
Mm-hmm. The extra point is up and good. That makes it 31-14, Eastside Catholic.
Hey, the kid behind the goalpost, he comes out from behind the goalpost, they kick the ball over the fence. He goes behind the fence, they kick the ball in front of the goal. Poor guy. He can't win for losing.
Yeah. So Dallas Daley on the scoreboard again. So Daley already, Edwin, a 5-yard touchdown run from the Wildcat, 25-yard catch and run, and really was more run than catch, or more run after the catch for 25-yard touchdown, and then the 69-yarder here to open up the scoring in the second half to give Eastside Catholic a 31-14 lead. Tell you what, if I'm talking about a player of the game, Dallas Daley's at the top of the list.
He's got to be in the mention.
Yes, indeed. He has done it on both sides of the ball.
What's his class, Rick?
He is a 6'1", 210-pound senior. Ooh. So we got to find out where he's going. I don't know where he's going.
I like him.
Yes, sir. He's making some big-time plays out here.
If I was a college coach, I would really like to have him.
Yeah, I mean, he's just showing he's a great athlete, making some great plays on both sides of the ball, and just has an instinct for the game, instinct for the ball. And that's what you want, Edwin. You can play a guy like that anywhere.
Yeah.
He's going to help you.
I tell you what, that number 71 from Eastside Catholic is a bruiser.
That is a Peter Taiupu. And a kick grounding, and it's picked up at about the 18-yard line on the sideline. And not a lot of room to go there is Tyler Alm. And Alm knocked out of bounds at about let's see where they spot it. Okay, thank you, Mr. Hurd. Our PA announcer said the 24-yard line, so that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And that's what it says on the scoreboard. So 7:09 left to go here in the third quarter. Eastside Catholic a commanding 31-14 lead. And outside of the first drive that Mount Spokane had, and then the pick six, it has been a majority, mainly Eastside Catholic. Although Mount Spokane has played a good game, and the pass there.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Poor
there.
fella lucked out on that one there now. That was supposed to go the other way.
Yeah, Hunter Misa just all over the receiver, but a good catch. Pick up of about 4 yards. So that'll be a second. They're giving him 5, but I'm looking at the box, and that's about 4 yards. So I'm saying it was a 4-yard gain, Edwin.
Yeah.
I'm calling it 2nd and 6, regardless of what the scoreboard says. I trust myself. 4 receivers now to the left, 1 to the right. Empty backfield, which is something Mount Spokane does quite often. Kellen Flanagan, the quick screen. And, oh, man, Edwin, nowhere to go. And who is there? Number 2, Dallas Daley.
Yes,
breaking
sir.
up saying, I don't care how many blockers you got out in front. You ain't getting that.
No,
Dallas
sir.
Daley, Tyson Weaver, and they were there to shut that down.
Again, Rick, I don't know if I like him more at corner or at receiver. And he didn't look bad at quarterback.
Edwin, I told you, I'm playing in both ways. Okay, I'm recruiting you, baby. Which side of the ball you like to play on? Well, guess what? You playing on the other side too.
Yes, sir.
All right, 3rd and 5 to go. Flanagan got a receiver over the middle, and he's across midfield. And that is Blake Spear. Spear all the way down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. So Spear running kind of a little slant post pattern and was there, and they're going to spot it at the 39-yard line. And Kellen Flanagan put it on him.
I'll tell you what, Rick, I'll run that same thing again and let number 2 do the exact same thing he did on the last route and give it to him.
So let's see if
the coordinator was watching, he should see him come wide open.
Yeah, if you get right on that second level behind the linebackers, you got an opening there. So let's see what happens. I think we're going to get a blitz coming. And the ball is batted down. Good play, and that is Hunter Misa.
Yeah.
Hunter Misa, 6'3", 225-pound senior. Got the arms up, Edwin, got the hands up, and knocked that pass down. Incomplete.
Yes,
Be 2nd and 10. I tell you, that's got to be frustrating. You saw, and I was looking on the other side. Samuel Burrows was lining up and kind of sneaking up, and he was blitzing. They were bringing the farm.
Yeah, everybody was coming.
Everybody was coming. All right, 2nd and 10. Flanagan with 3 receivers, 2 to his right, 2 to his left. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Oh, big number 77, A.J. Tanupo. Tanupo with the sack all the way back to the 47-yard line. That's a loss of about 8 yards on that play. Oh, let me tell you, Edwin, Eastside Catholic, not happy with that pick 6.
Oh, sir.
They coming out making a statement here in the third quarter.
And number 77 has been playing a solid game.
Yeah, he really has.
He has been doing real well.
Tanupo, especially on that left tackle position on offense. Tanupo saying 6'3", 265. Edwin, only a sophomore.
Oh,
he got some growing to do, man.
As my country say, he's just a churn.
3rd down. Flanagan looking to his left. He's got a receiver in the flats there. That is, my goodness, Jordan Sands, but nowhere to go.
Sir, they put hat on it.
Yeah, Sands brought down at the 43-yard. Nice pickup, but still far short of the first down. They'll make it 4th and 14 to go. Edwin, they sitting down. They going for a 60-yard field goal.
Well, I'm sure enough want to take this young man's name down.
Come on. Well, I told you, man. He was in the spring he was state. He was a first-team All-State. He is a first-team conference. That is Ethan Machowski on his way to verbal commit to Texas A&M. We see why. They're going to tip the 60-yard field goal here. Let's see what Ethan got in him. Snap is good. The kick is up.
Got it. No.
Yeah, it's going to be short.
Oh,
just short.
Just short.
Man.
4 yards, 5 yards short?
Yeah, man. I mean, it bounced down at the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
If he had about another 5-10 yards on that, it would have been good because it was online.
Oh, I like the effort.
Man, I ain't mad at him.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now with the missed field goal, again, unlike the NFL, they will bring it back like a touchback to the 20-yard line instead of where the ball was kicked from. because that's what they do, isn't it? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right,
Yeah,
Rick.
okay, I was questioning myself.
Hey.
And we got Vanessa's on the camera doing her thing. Go ahead, Vanessa. Looking good over there. All right, so 3:39 left to go in the third quarter. Eastside Catholic taking over 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Handoff, that is Uribe. Uribe is going to power all the way out to about the 24, pick up a 4 for the Crusaders. And as John Yasutaki, his twin Mike, and Edwin were talking about at halftime, man, if I'm Eastside Catholic coach, if I'm Dominic Dosti, I'm keeping the ball on the ground, and that's what they are doing, running this clock out.
3 downs and a cloud of dust.
Mm-hmm. 2nd and 6 to go, ball on the 24-yard line. And the handoff. Nope. Oh, the pass.
Got it.
Oh! Just out of the outstretched arm
his fingertip.
Evan Giacob. And Giacob couldn't quite get it there. Whoa, what a pass. I tell you what.
Off
and
his
I
fingertip.
like Brady McKillier. He puts the ball where usually on that, other than the pick 6, he is putting the ball where only his guy can get it.
Yes, sir.
And McKillier, only a junior.
Well, Rick, you know me. I'm kind of goofy. I'd run that same thing again.
Hey, why not? You got single coverage over there.
Yes, sir.
Trips to the right, single coverage on the receiver to the left. And now McKillier pressure screen. And that is Uribe. Pass one man, pass another. He's on the sideline to the 40.
That's a good run there.
Mason Uribe takes it all the way out to the 43-yard line, maybe the 44.
That's a good run there.
Well run screen. I like that. And I'll tell you what, I want to see the Seahawks do some of that tomorrow, Edwin. They need to take advantage of running the screen. They need to get some offense going, man. I was a little disappointing last week.
I've been watching, Rick.
Yeah.
Got to get something going.
Hamden on the left side's got some room, cut it up in the middle, cross midfield.
Push the crowd off his line.
Yeah, and he got about an 8-yard pickup there. 2:25 on the clock, and it is still moving. We're in quarter number 3. Eastside Catholic leading Mount Spokane 31-24. And, of course, you can listen to the game, see the stream on Rainier Avenue Radio, YouTube, Twitch, or
Facebook.
Oh. And Uribe, check that. That was Hamden.
Boy, I think he fell on that football.
Hamden, let's see.
First down.
So first down at the 47-yard line. So Eastside Catholic in Mount Spokane territory at the 47-yard line of the Wildcats. Now they're going to go with single back trips to the right. And I believe Uribe is in at the running back position now. And split wide to the left on his own is Samuel Burrows. 6'2", 225-pound tight end. And the screen, Uribe gets it. He's got some room. He's past one guy.
Face mask.
Yep. And that was unintentional, so it'll probably just be the 5-yarder. I believe that was number 47, Jackson Kink, coming up for the stop and got the face mask. And if I'm the referee, it was unintentional, and he let go immediately. So what they'll do is, looks like they moved it. Oh, they got a hold. And did they miss the Edwin? They missed. How could you miss the face mask? Oh, I tell you what. So they got a hold on. So they brought the flag back to the 46. So the ball's going to go back 10 yards from there. That was the spot of the hold. But they missed it. Edwin, they missed that on the tackle.
Hey,
Uribe's head went back. I mean, his face mask was grabbed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That would have been offsetting, right?
Yeah, it would have been. So instead, it is first and 19. The ball is at the Crusader 44-yard line. Handoff Uribe to the left, and not a lot of room. And the first hit there, that was number 47, Jackson Kink. And then big number 72, Ethan Williamson, among a few others. And he's going to get it out about a yard to the 45, so that's going to make it 2nd and 18. Got 59 seconds. For some reason, they stopped the clock. Okay, now they started back. Quarterback Brady McKell here in the gun at the 40-yard line. It looks like Uribe, I believe that is behind him. He's got twins to his right, twins to his left. And he's looking to his right.
Get it out of your hand.
He's
Got it.
wide open on the side.
Oh,
just
again.
overthrows it. Christopher Taylor couldn't pull it in.
Oh,
it would have been 6. Because Taylor had gotten behind the defense, and there was no help. Oh.
A little hitch and go.
Yeah. And Brady McKell here, he is kicking himself. Just put a little too much on it.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 18 to go for the Crusaders. 37 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Sun is still shining in our face, as well as the Space Needle looking right at us. We are live at Leon H. Brigham Field, better known as Memorial Stadium. Eastside Catholic leading Mount Spokane 31-14. McKell here looking to his right.
Boy, they muggy.
He's got some pressure.
Yeah.
He's got a receiver.
Let me see
Kind of a
who got
floater.
it. Who
Oh,
get
and
it?
some,
Oh.
you know, there was some contact there, but actually.
Yeah. A lot of incidental. I think it makes it.
Yeah. No, I agree because the receiver was Dallas Daley. He tried to come back, and Jordan Sands was there, and there was some contact there, but incidental. It was incidental contact.
Yeah.
Nothing. So good, no call. And Daley coming off limping just a little bit.
They gotta make sure if something wrong with him, I have to sit him down.
Yeah. Pull him out. Make sure you got him for the semifinals, and if you make it to the championship, that's a guy you want to have. So 4th down and 18, and the Crusaders will punt it away. Deep for Mount Spokane is Blake Spears standing on about his 15-yard line. Kick is high. Spears going to get it at about the 18-yard line. Makes a couple guys, makes the first guy miss, but then there to make the stop is a sophomore Tyson Weaver. We called his name a couple of times. Weaver with the pick earlier in the first half, and he makes a stop on that return. So it will be 1st and 10 for Mount Spokane at the 25-yard line.
Where are their trainers over here? They're not watching the field. Nobody's watching the field.
Yeah, we got a player down. It is, I believe, it is number 55, LJ Emo.
At the end of the quarter, I'm going to film Lourdes say something. I just want to let you know right at the end.
So we've got a player down. I believe that is number 55. I'm looking the number on the shoulder pads there, if I'm making it out right.
Yeah.
There's LJ Emo. And he's on his back. The trainers finally get out to him. He's back at the 45-yard line. So the punt all the way down and the return to the 25-yard line. And so Mount Spokane with 20 seconds left in the third quarter will have it 1st and 10 on its own 25-yard line. It looks like Edwin, they're moving around his right ankle. So
yeah,
we will see. Now head coach Dominique Dosty coming out and checking out, seeing what's going on. And they help the big guy to his feet.
Did you hear my stomach growl?
And I think he's going to be okay walking off on his own power. So that's a good sign.
Yep.
And that is a stout young man at
5'11",
265.
Yes, sir.
Ooh-wee.
He is as high as he is wide.
Yes, indeed he is.
Yes, sir.
Them the kind of guys I like to run behind.
Yes, sir.
Because you can't see me. That's number one.
I played next to one that same size.
Yeah, man. Edward.
Out of Miami Killian.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yes, sir. Jeff Corbett. World-class wrestler.
Wrestler, huh? And I tell you, in high school, I was a $150. So you couldn't see me behind nobody. I mean, I should say you couldn't see me. I could stand behind anybody. You couldn't see me, man. But we had a play. Paul Rohrback, Rohrback had to go, I think 6'3", 265, something like that. And they used to line me up behind him. And so I would come out of the huddle behind him where they couldn't see me. And then we'd run a play. I just leak out into the flats, a little quick screen out there. Hey, come on, man.
The old hide play.
Yep. Coach John Zager, anything we could do. All right, 14 seconds left. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. The pass and another incomplete. So it looks like good coverage there, I should say, by David Lene.
Yeah. on number 7 and came out of the break.
Yeah. So it looks like a little miscommunication there. And thank you to the Yasutake twins bringing all kinds of treats, man, helping us out. Nothing I can eat now, y'all. They ain't thinking about us at the health conscious. They can't go all the shortbread cookies and rich cheese crackers.
All right.
But appreciate the sentiment. Third down. And Flanagan drills it in. Oh, in and out of the hands. Would have been a first down. And I believe that is, come on, looks like number 1, Aiden Prado, yeah. And he just could not pull it in. So that will be 4th down. 4 seconds left to go. So this will be the final play of the quarter. And deep at about his 40-yard line for Eastside Catholic is Drew Sanadad, the senior wide receiver. And the sun's still shining in our face, Edwin, so I am not complaining at all.
No, sir.
And I dressed appropriately, let me tell you. So I wasn't going to be cold. High kick. It's not going to be fielded and fair catch. And good job coming up and catching it right at the 44-yard line is Drew Sanadad.
That's what you need.
Yes,
somebody
indeed.
that's just going to secure the ball.
Yep. And so you don't get that 10-yard, 15-yard roll. That's field position right there. So that's going to end the third quarter. And we are in just a moment. We're going to throw it over to Lourdes Prim while they get set up. And after 3 quarters, Eastside Catholic leading Mount Spokane by a score of 31-14. And let me know when. And we go to Lourdes.
Hi, I'm Lourdes with Radio Avenue Radio.world. Do you enjoy working with kids and love basketball? Seattle Parks and Recreation is seeking to hire youth basketball referees for this upcoming winter 2022 season. We are looking for individuals who model professional behavior, have excellent communication skills, and are reliable. You must be 18 or older to apply, and no previous experience is required because training will be provided. Pay starts at $21 an hour. If you're interested or have questions, feel free to contact us at 206-482-7016. Thank you.
All right,
Back to you, Rick.
Thank you very much, Lourdes. And you heard it. She said pay starts at $21 an hour. 18 or over, no experience necessary. I mean, obviously, if you have played basketball, know the game, that certainly will help. But you don't have to have that experience because you will get trained starting at $21 an hour. So check that out. Handoff. And that is Chase Hamden, and Hamden out across midfield in a hurry. And a pickup of about 6, maybe 7 yards. So Eastside Catholic just churning away.
Well, it would be good to know if you understand that the ball is round and it goes in the basket.
Well,
that would help the situation.
That would help a little bit. And you know, you have to dribble. You can't. You
just
can't
pick it up and run.
You can't do that. All right, the handoff. Hamden off the right side gets through the initial line of scrimmage, still on his feet across the 45.
Okay.
Chase Hamden.
Those young men up front now.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Offensive line of Eastside Catholic doing a job. You know, you got number 51, Tyler Hill, number 53, Jojo Matatuia.
That's close enough, Rick.
Matatia, I believe it is.
Don't sprain your tongue.
I know. I'll get the other guys in a minute. I always like to, Edwin, I made a point always to recognize and thank my offensive linemen because without them, I knew I couldn't do anything.
Well, it did a whole lot for my confidence. I really felt good about my
Chase
work.
Hamden on the left side gets through the initial line of scrimmage and knocked out of bounds about a 12-yard pickup down to the 31-yard line.
That old fella, they've been running the ball pretty good today, too.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah, on that right side of the line, we got number 50 is Cody Steele. Number 53, as I said, is JoJo. And they're doing a job over there. And the center, I believe, is number 51, Tyler Hill. And whistle blows.
I'm out. 22nd. Oh, number 11 went down. I know we used to do that with Joe Nash. Joe just go down.
Go down, huh? So that is Ethan Carell. and likely a cramp. So we'll see. So yeah, on that right side, I was saying of the offensive line for Eastside Catholic, it looks like center is, I believe, Tyler Hill, then Cody Steele, JoJo Matatillo. I'm gonna just call him JoJo. How's that?
That's good.
All right, Mom and Dad, so forgive me, and I will just call your baby JoJo, and you'll know who I'm talking about. Because if I can't pronounce it, and Eastside Catholic usually they do a great job. Their athletic director is Stacy Stout, and they usually have a pronunciation guide on the roster as well. And this roster we got here, and I didn't get that pronunciation guide. So 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line, and the handoff.
Oh,
Nowhere to go. Big number 75, John Campbell, was not fooled.
Yes, sir. John Campbell hit it right in the mouth.
Yeah, Campbell, 6'1", 315.
Yes, sir. A little belly hanging over his belt, but I love a football player that looks like that. You know he ain't caring about looking good. He just want to get somebody.
He get the job done.
Yes, sir. Get the job done in a big way.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11, balls at the 32-yard line. Eastside Catholic trying to punch it in to put this game out of reach. Their lead 31-14 with 10:15 left to go. And the screen out to Jaden Reyes, forgive me. And Reyes takes it, let's see. Got a nice little gain there down to about the 28-yard line. So that'll make it 3rd and about 7 to go. Maybe, 3rd and 7. Ball's at the 28.
And I tell you what, Rick, I like number 75.
Oh, yeah, he's doing a good
play
job there. John Campbell.
He's coming to play.
Over the center there for the Mount Spokane defense. And now the handoff, and not a lot of room there. Ethan Williamson, number 72, the first there to get Uribe and stopping him from maybe a yard gain.
I'll tell you what, Rick, they got him blocked in.
Yeah.
But it took 3 of them.
Yeah. Blocking big number 75.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He got good hands. He's getting those hands off of him, and he's getting upfield. Yeah, they got him blocked, but it was 3 of them that blocked him that time.
Took 3 out. So stop on the play, no gain. It will be 4th and 7 on the 28-yard line, forgive me. And Eastside Catholic going for it. 3 receivers to the left, the short side of the field, lone receiver. And when you got one-on-one over there on that receiver on the top of the...
You got to test it, Rick. See
they're going to call timeout.
But now you look out there and see who they got playing over him now, Rick.
Yep.
Number 2.
Yeah, number 2 on both sides of the ball. This one that being Jordan Sands, number 2 for Mount Spokane, standing 6'2", 185 senior, plays both wide receiver and defensive back, and has had a fine game as well.
Yes, both of those guys are good-looking kids that have a lot of ability. I wish them well. I hope everything goes football fine for them.
Yes, indeed. And so, if you are just tuning in, this is game 1 of our doubleheader. Eastside Catholic leading Mount Spokane 31-14. And then following this game, right here at Memorial Stadium, will be number 3, O'Day, playing host to number 6, Kennewick. And the winner of that game will play the winner of this game next week for a chance to go to the state championship game on December 4th, noon, down at Sparks Stadium in Puyallup. And the other semifinal game next week will feature Bellevue, a winner over Rainier Beach last night by a score of, I believe it was 56-22. And they are taking on the winner of a game going on right now, Yelm and Marysville Pilchuck. And Daniel, what was the score of that? When you get an update on the score, if you would throw it out to us, we'd let our listeners know the Yelm and Marysville Pilchuck.
Currently at the end of the 3rd quarter, Marysville leads Yelm 26-14.
All right, Marysville is number 5, Yelm number 4. They're playing at Yelm, so Marysville Pilchuck on the road and with the lead. So incomplete pass on the 4th down play. It'll be a turnover on downs. 9:17 left to go here in the ball game. Eastside Catholic again leading Mount Spokane 31-14.
I tell you what, Rick, that sun being right in our face, man, that's not bad. I ought to pay money for this game.
I'm telling you, man. It's nice. And,
Just
them
keep-
fans over there, Mount Spokane.
I see them standing up with their hands in their pockets.
Yeah, man. They under the shade and everything. It's
Yes, sir.
nice over here.
Listen, I'm working on my facial tank.
And let me tell you something, man. When I'm layered and I'm feeling warm, I'm good to go tonight or today, this afternoon. I was like, and part of my grandma, I ain't gonna be cold. Ain't gonna be. All right. And Flanagan's got a receiver open, and
He caught it right.
Oh, that's Jordan Sands. So it was tipped by Tyson Weaver, and then Sands got it. And coming from the other side to make the tackle, Nico Ursino. Oh, man, what a play. So Tyson Weaver just couldn't stay with it. He tipped it, and Jordan Sands got it on the tip and takes it all the way inside the 20 to the 12-yard line. No, check that, the 17-yard line. So guess what? It ain't over till it's over.
Tain't over till it's over.
We're winning grammar awards today.
Hey, I'm a saltwater Geechee from down south. I'm gonna say everything bad.
And I went to Florida A&M.
Yes, sir.
And
Man, that was close there, man.
Yeah, Flanagan looking for Sands, kind of running that little fade pattern, and just couldn't quite get him, a little overthrown. I was FAMU, then UW by way
Yes, sir.
of Seattle, Washington.
Yes, sir.
Ingram High
Yes,
School.
sir. Up in the panhandle of Florida. That's what that was the guy said. From where? I said from Florida. You got to be from down there to understand that.
Florida. Man, I tell you, Edward, I was down there. They said, "Oh, you high yellow." Okay, that's number one.
Okay, that's brand new to you, Rick.
Yeah. I was like, huh? Oh, you high yellow. I'm like, okay. All right, second down play. And Flanagan just overthrows the receiver looking for Blake Spear. So it'll be 3rd and 10 to go. I'll never forget, man, Edwin. So I get there. My roommate from Boynton Beach, Florida, Al Edmonds. And, I didn't know him yet. I got there. His stuff was there. I unpacked my stuff. He comes in. He has a burger. Yeah. I'm like, oh, man, where'd you get that? And this is what he said to me. He said, man, I got it to the Orange Room.
Yes, sir.
And I'm like, huh?
That's a fruit. You didn't know that.
And he said, I got it to the Orange Room. I'm like, what?
Yes, sir.
And finally, he got it at the Orange Room because, fans used to call us green and orange.
Green and orange.
Edwin, I had no idea. Well, the orange, what's the orange? It took a few times. He was.
Hey, man. Hey, I was recruited by Pop Kittle from Florida A&M.
Florida A&M.
Came and he talked to my granddaddy for an hour. And he thought he was talking to Ed Bailey.
He thought he saw it.
Nah, man, that's my granddaddy.
So who was the head coach? Was Rudy there?
That's just got there.
Okay,
just got there. Because 2 years later they won that first national Division I AA national championship.
Yep. So that was the year before I went down there.
Yes,
they won it. Yes, indeed. All right, so penalty on the play moves the ball down to the 8-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 1 to go for Mount Spokane. 8:57 left to go. They trail it 31-14. In motion and got the Wildcat and not a lot of room there. That was Ethan Keene.
I'll tell you what now, Rick. I think they stirred up.
Oh, and the flag, late play by Eastside Catholic there. Yeah. It's going to be unsportsmanlike, hitting a guy out of bounds, totally away from the play. And that's just a bonehead play.
Yeah. If you're trying to win the game, you can't do that.
Yeah, you cannot do that. I believe that was number 9, if I'm not mistaken, Edwin, Ambrose Marsh.
They rolled him all the way out of bounds.
Yeah. You got to, again, it's just like those holes when the runner's 10 yards downfield. Come on, you got to disengage, man.
Turn him loose.
Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you what, Edwin, if I'm breaking for 80 and your hole didn't have anything to do with it and it's coming back, I ain't happy.
Yeah, well,
come on.
Some ugly, I've been around some ugly things that have been said in the huddle and on the sideline.
Come on, Edwin.
Hey.
Let's just keep it real. Okay?
Hey.
We're a team, but
it's
come
tough.
on, man.
It's tough, Rick. It's tough, man.
Because like I said, we a team. It's a team game. But you mess with my stats, baby.
Hey,
come on, that was 6. Come on now.
As they said, tain't necessary.
Tain't necessary. All right, so 1st and goal. Ball's on the 4-yard line. 8:50 to go. Eastside Catholic leading Mount Spokane 31-14. The Wildcats trying to punch it in, trying to stay in this ball game.
I tell you what, number 71, real busy on that nose now.
Oh, yes, sir.
As much as I like him on the offensive line side, but brother, let me tell you something. He is busy inside.
That is Peter Taupu. Taupu is 5'11", 325, senior.
He's coming right up out the ground, Rick. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then ball's tipped. It's in the air. It's gonna be picked off. Oh, and that is Tyson Weaver. Tyson Weaver's gonna take it all the way. He's down the sideline to the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10. Touchdown! Eastside Catholic. Tyson Weaver got the tip. Edwin, take it back.
Yes,
95 yards.
Yes,
Oh, my.
Yes, sir. Good. One heck of a play.
Woo! And you hear we're on the Eastside Catholic side. They're on their feet cheering on their team. Oh, the sophomore. What a play.
What a play. That's one for the history books there.
Yes, indeed. 95-yard pick six. Tyson Weaver, sophomore for Eastside Catholic.
The young man can run.
Yes, indeed. He put a move on the sideline, got to the sideline. It was off to the races.
And as my uncle used to say, everybody else got a little.
Yeah, got a little, huh?
Good kick. Just got it.
So with that, it will make it 37-14 and check that, 38-14, forgive me. Eastside Catholic with the lead, and I think we are going to throw it to Vanessa in just a moment. She's going to get set up. And Vanessa, what do you got for us?
Spokane High School was founded in 1997. They currently enroll 1,382 students in grades 9 through 12, which is a lot of students. Their campus is located in Meade, Washington, which remarkably is almost 300 miles away from where we are right now, which means the school deserves a lot of our appreciation and a lot of our support for coming so far to play with us. Their fall play altogether now is currently showing in the school's Performing Arts Center. And in terms of the arts, they also hold band, orchestra, choir, and drama. Their mission statement is to empower people, abolish apathy, and creating what's next. That's all. Back to you, Rick.
All right, that is Vanessa Ewart Northrop, one of our two interns here today, along with Lourdes Prim, doing a great job, telling us a little bit about what's going on, as well as running the camera. We appreciate you both doing a great job. And tell you what, if you just joined us, you are missing a game in Eastside Catholic, some exciting plays. But the last one, sophomore Tyson Weaver picked it off at the 5, and it was off to the races, and a touchdown, 95 yards, and Eastside Catholic with a 38-14 lead, 8:30 left to go in this ball game. This is just game number 1, and it's little squib kicks on the ground, and
you got it.
Catholic.
Oh, they got it. They got
the
it.
Crusaders got it. The ball was on the turf. Mount Spokane not able to field it, and I believe it was number 18, Christopher Hamden. Oh, I tell you what. Trying to put that final nail in the coffin. Yep, the Crusaders got it.
Trying to put them to sleep, Rick.
Man, I'll tell you what. Keep the foot on the pedal. And Edwin, I'm sorry, man. It ain't time for, you got some coach say, trying to show some mercy, whatever. Come on.
Ain't no mercy.
You got to bring it. You got to bring it, baby. You trying to get in the state championship. Oh, what a play. So, Crusaders take over 1st and 10 on the 31-yard line of the Wildcats, leading 38-14.
Good chance to go at the end zone right now. And put that
nail
in the coffin.
Yeah. And the handoff for Bino. And some push, and he's going to have about 5 yards down to about the 26-yard line. So I'll make it 2nd and 5 to go. And Dominique Dostie, his Crusaders, tell you what, they have come to play. And just a good showing, Edwin, by both schools here. Yeah, looking really good.
Very well. You've seen a lot of big plays, a lot of well-coached plays. Just good football all around.
Uribe again, stutter steps, and the ball's on the turf. And I think Mount Spokane may have it. Let's see what the refs say. Nope.
That's a dangerous thing to be doing. That.
The Crusaders got it, and it's like the big tight end, the number 88, Gabe Hoffman, got his big mitts on it. So it will be 3rd and 6 to go. Ball's on the 27-yard line. 7:15, clock is ticking. So the Wildcats running out of time here.
Yep.
And Eastside Cat doing a good job letting that play clock run down. I don't blame them, taking their time.
All right, we do apologize, but we are going to cut from the game here with Eastside Catholic well in hand, 38-14. We are going to take our broadcast on Rainier Avenue Radio to the opening of the Rainier Valley Creative District opening, going live from there. So unfortunately, we will have to end our broadcast right now with Eastside Catholic leading with 6:53 left, 38-14. We'll be back with more football at 4 p.m. right here from Memorial Stadium with number 6 Kennewick at number 3 seeded O'Day. But right now, we're going to take it to the Rainier Valley Creative District opening. So we thank you for tuning in here from Memorial Stadium. But tune over to the Rainier Valley Creative District opening on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Also, our audio platforms on the website, RainierAvenueRadio.world, as well as on the app, Rainier Avenue Radio, iPhone, Android users. Thank you for tuning in. The Rainier Valley Creative District opening, we'll take it from here.